Hello viewers, welcome back to BakoMaths, and to this lesson we'll be looking at the laws of indices. And so if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe for more updates. Let's get started. And so the first law is what we call the product law. Now the product law says that if we have a exponent m times a exponent n. Now to simplify this, we must see to it that the base are the same. And so we can see that the base here are the same. So if that happens, we are going to write one of the bases. Now since the bases are multiplying, we then add the exponent. So we have m plus n. So once the bases are the same and they are multiplying, we write one of the bases and we add the exponent. And so we can take further example for clarification or better understanding. So we have 2 exponent 2 times 2 exponent 3. Now in this example, we can see that the bases are the same. That is 2 from 2 exponent 2 and another 2 from 2 exponent 3. So if that happens, we write one of the bases. That's the first condition. Now the next one says that if the bases are the same and they are multiplying, we go ahead and add the exponent. And so we add the exponent by writing 2 plus 3. And we can simplify it as 2 exponent 5. Now we take the next example. In case we have y exponent 2 times y exponent 3. Now in this example, we can see that it has the same base, that is y. And so we write one of them. And since the bases are multiplying, we go ahead and add the exponents. And so we have 2 plus 3. And at the end, we have y exponent 5. And so this is to tell us that in indices, cases where we are dealing with the product law and the base are multiplying, provided they are the same, we are going to add the exponent. So it means that multiplication moves with addition in terms of the laws of indices. So let's take that into consideration. So we move on to the second law, and with the second law we have the quotient law. So the second law is also known as the quotient law. Now the quotient law says that if we have a exponent m divided by a exponent n, now provided the bases are the same, like what we see here, we are going to write one of the bases. And so we have a here. Now the bases are the same, and at the same time the bases are dividing. So if that happens, we are going to subtract the exponent. And so we have m minus n. So we can take an example and we see to it. So example, we have 3 exponent 6 divided by 3 exponent 3. Now in this example, we can see that the bases are the same. That is 3 exponent 6 from, and we have 3 exponent 3. Now since the bases are the same, we write one of them, and we can see to it that the bases are dividing. And so we move to the exponent and we subtract them. So that is 6 minus 3. And at the end, we have 3 exponent 3. We can take further example, and we have x exponent 5 divided by x exponent 2. Now this can be written as x exponent 5 divided by x exponent 2. So we can see that the bases are the same here, so we write one of the bases. So we have x, and we can see that the bases are dividing. So if the bases are dividing, what do? We go to the exponent and subtract. So that is 5 minus 2, and at the end we have x exponent 3. And so this is how the quotient law works. So we move on to the last law, and with the last law, we have the power law. That is law 3. Now the power law is saying that if we have a exponent m, and this a exponent m is also having another index or exponent known as n, then we can simplify it by writing the base and multiplying the exponent, because m is an exponent to a and n is an exponent to a exponent m, so we can multiply them as m n. So with this, then we can take an example and see how it works. So we have 2 exponent 4 raised to the power 5. So with this one, we can see that we are going to write the base and go ahead and multiply the exponent. So we have 4 times 5, and we know that 4 times 5 is the same as 20. So we have 2 exponent 20. Now we'll move on to the next one. In case we have x exponent 2 all to the exponent or index 4. Now what do? We write the base and we multiply the exponent. That is 2 times 4. So at the end we have x exponent 8. So practically these are the 3 laws of indices, and this ends today's video. And so thanks for watching. Kindly like, comment, subscribe and share. BakoMaths, thinking beyond infinity.